Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emmy. If you're new here, it's so good to have you here. Today we are watching Daredevil Season 1, Episode 8, Shadows in the Glass. I feel like Daredevil is really picking up now. I mean, the last episode, Episode 7, Stick was introduced, and that has to be my favorite episode so far. I think Stick is such an interesting character. I don't know how to feel about him, especially with that scene at the end of the last episode where it showed that he did hold on to the bracelet that Matt made him. I don't know. I mean, I thought he was an a-hole the whole time. And then at the end, it was like, oh, maybe he just like really bottles down things because he has to for what he does. And then at the very end scene, he was talking to someone. Some real beefy guy with some scars on his back. We don't know who that is, but I'm very anxious to know because they were both interested in Matt. And I don't know if they're like trying to recruit him for something, like some bigger picture thing or what, but I am very intrigued on that. I'm not sure if we're gonna pick up with those people or we're gonna go back to Fisk and his people and what's going on immediately, but I don't know. I feel like it's really starting to pick up more as we're in the middle of season 1. But yeah, I'm excited to watch this episode, so we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. If you aren't already subscribed, I would really appreciate that. Of course, a thumbs up is appreciated too. Also on my Patreon, I'm a month ahead, so if you're interested in early access and timer reactions, you can check out the link for that in the description below. Alright, let's go. Oh, we're Fisk. Is he having a little nightmare? I know I'm mocking him, but I wonder if we'll get to see about Fisk's past in this episode. Or what he has nightmares about. It is kind of cool that we even get to just see him live. It really humanizes such an awful person. He's just making eggs for breakfast in the middle of the night. What a fancy fella he is. But lonely. Like, the juxtaposition of how large that dining table is and how many people it can seat, and it's only seating him. I feel like that's gotta say something. He said those were given to him? Or they were his uncles or something like that? Oh. He does have a traumatic history as a child. Show us more. I love getting to know backstories. Aw, that's kind of sad. Like, he still sees himself as that kid. So he's very fear-driven, is what I'm trying to understand. Whatever his vision is, I think it's rooted in the fear of whatever happened in his past. And maybe preventing whatever that was to happen again. But it could be that he's so traumatized that he doesn't realize everything that he's doing and how that creates trauma for other kids. I don't know. I mean, we literally saw like 30 seconds. I'm sure they're going to show us more in the rest of this episode. Wow. The mess after the fight with Stick.
Matt wouldn't understand.
And he kept it as well.
You know what
So he probably doesn't know how to feel about Stick either right now. Because it is very confusing that he behaves that way, but he's still held on to the bracelet.
Not blind like a... I mean, you know, with the hearing.
Bats aren't blind, Foggy.
They're not?
It's a myth.
Oh, I actually didn't know that. I thought bats were blind.
We already took care of it.
Took care of what?
The guys who busted up Elena's apartment.
Okay, that's not the only guys. There's gonna be more guys.
Because I am scared. Which I am. A lot.
You'd see her face, you'd know she means it.
Foggy, please. He knows.
I know what I am doing. I'm not some kid.
Then don't act like one.
Oof.
Both of you.
He's seeming like he's super unsupportive, but we know he is only acting like overprotective because he's seen what
Nearly as
he's
heroic as you
seen.
I don't want
what
anyone to be a
those
hero,
guys are
Karen. I want you to be
capable
safe.
of.
And I want to protect this firm and everything we're trying to build here.
But it's really not coming off well here because they have no idea that he has that perspective.
Did you observe any police?
No.
Of course not, because
That
I'm a
guy
man of
has
honor.
insane
It's
cheekbones.
gonna be difficult.
I don't know if I've ever seen cheekbones like that. I know it's extremely irrelevant, but I had to say.
어려놓아.
Well, what did he say? How come Wesley didn't want to translate that one?
You get that last part? Yeah, his threats are clear in any language.
Oh. It wasn't very clear to me, but I guess I've not been threatened that much in my life. Oh! A flashback. I thought they were just stylish, but then I saw the old cars as well.
I like it.
That's because you
Oh,
got taste.
I love music, just not so loud.
so that's Fisk and his parents? Interesting.
You cut it too short. What did I tell you?
Okay, so
Sorry,
our
Sorry,
dad
sir.
is a little scary, but like not extremely. Like I have friends whose parents wanted them to call them sir. Just a little strict, I guess you could say.
This city, it's everything. It's right there. All you gotta do is put your mind to it and make it happen.
So was that his motivation for running? To get a better house? Not sure how intrinsic that motivation is.
That's it.
Bill, what are you doing? Jesus!
Come on, it's funny. He's a man. Let him be a man.
Okay. Strange. Very strange father.
What'd the bank make you put up?
Screw the bank. Rigoletto floated me.
Uh-oh.
Who's that?
Nobody, forget it.
So he took a loan from probably a sketchy character. Uh-oh. I think I can start to tell where this might go.
You gotta put yourself out there, Mom.
You see? The kid is smarter than you.
He is so mean to his wife. I actually hate that.
I would. Maybe we should.
He's getting a text.
Could you please?
Like from Love Island. I got a text.
I know, me too. Good night, Vanessa.
Ooh, that was Vanessa.
Yes.
I was wondering why he was a little awkward on the phone, and that definitely explains it.
He just woke up. Our contacts in the media tell us that it's going to be tonight's lead.
Oh, that cop's awake from his coma? That was pretty fast. I mean, I thought he was dead. So pretty fast of him to wake up at all.
This is pointless, Matt. We should be out on the streets, cracking names and taking skulls.
I think you have that
It's funny
backwards.
that you say that. Because Matt does in fact do that on occasion.
Wait, this is interesting. Confederated Global Investments.
The company that hired us to
Those
defend that
machines are
bull
really
whatnot?
cool.
Yeah.
This is a really quick side story. When I worked at Apple, I helped a blind customer, and he had a huge one for his phone. It was really cool to see.
Detective Blake.
Yeah.
Guy's a real dick. Still, he didn't deserve a bullet from that mass douchebag.
Well, that's not who did it, Foggy.
Detective Blake might.
Be interested in what he has to say.
So would I.
Let's go talk to him. That's interesting. Bro, this is where you host meetings?
Blake chooses to speak out of turn.
You're not even offering like a cup of tea? This is so uncomfortable. I guess it's not a meeting. It's more of threatening.
Knowing facts as they are, not how we wish to perceive them, can tip the balance between life and death.
That's pretty powerful words.
That led to an unfortunate complication. One that your partner was directly responsible for.
He's like, yeah, you got us there.
How much are each of those years worth to you?
Oh my god. Oh my god, the way that his chin is... Oh, that's awful. My chin does that too when I'm trying not to cry. That was hard to see. If you know someone 30, 35 years, you cannot put a money amount on those years. Oh, Oh, no. 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 Oh, But it's really either him or him, you know? You do it or you die. When you're facing Fisk himself, God, that's awful.
Sure.
He's
Check
sweating.
the back.
He is sweating, and I'm gonna sweat too. This is scary.
Meatball?
Machones, he loves that place. I thought I might trigger something. I don't know.
Yeah, come on in.
Thanks.
Did he poison it? Or what? What's his method here? I mean, he had to sign in, so he can't really just, like, suffocate him. Oh, that's so sad. What is that? Oh, God. I can't look at it.
I'm sorry.
Wait, he just says, I'm sorry? No. Ew, and the fact that it's covered in, like, sandwich sauce that looks like blood, I can't do that.
What do you do?
Oh, nothing. I have to go now. What? Did he come in through the window? Matt, you gotta get out of there because it'll look like you. Whoa, this is crazy. What's he gonna do?
Partner just injected you with has already reached your heart.
Oh no.
You'll be dead soon. And there's nothing anyone can do about it.
There isn't?
Tell me everything you know about Wilson Fisk.
Everything? How fast can he do that? I don't think fast enough. Oh God. Matt, get out of there. Quick before they see you. Wow. But I don't think that Matt killed that guy. I think he just choked him out. So I wonder if he's gonna wake up and be like, the masked man did it. And then for some reason, I was in there and he choked me out.
Kid's half an idiot.
It's the other half that counts.
So?
That's funny.
That sounds like a threat.
No, just stating the obvious. Never thought I'd have to with you.
I wonder how long they knew each other.
What happened?
Right after Hoffman injected Blake, he was incapacitated by our masked friend.
Oh, so he did know that the masked man was in there.
So we have no idea what the guy you had shot might have said to the whack job you had framed for it?
Well, we don't think he said anything, but they also could have just cut the scene short. So I guess we're not sure.
Situation's being handled all right. Just not by you.
By the masked man. I think that's what he was saying, that he was in control, not Fisk.
I'm not hungry.
You eat it. It'll make you feel better.
Oh, what's wrong? Did he get beat up at school? I think we like Mom. Mom is really nice, seemingly.
What Bernie said.
You can't listen to people like that. You have to just block them out.
But what's on her? Does she have bruises on her arms, or is that, like, just freckles? It's hard to tell with how they, like, filter the image.
He was knocking our signs down. I told him to stop, but he wouldn't. He said I was a loser. Just like my dad.
Oh, that's sad. You know what they say, feel bad for the kid, but not the adult. I'm scared of what his dad's gonna do. That's the kid that beat you up? Why is he like 25? And also should be in anger management or something.
I didn't call you a loser, man.
Oh, my boy's a liar now, huh? You say it or not. Speak up when I'm talking to you.
I'm scared. I'm like so tense right
My
now.
dad did. I was just repeating it.
I don't think we're gonna fight a dad. I think we're gonna get beat up. I'm scared.
I'm talking to you.
I'm scared. I'm scared he has a bat. Oh, I cannot watch this. This dude's gonna get beat up by his dad now.
It's people like this that want to keep you down. Keep you afraid. You have to show them that that can never happen. You gotta show them that you're...
No, actually, I feel very afraid right now, so they definitely accomplished their mission.
Kick him. Kick him.
Don't. That's literally kicking someone when they're down. Like, hello, don't you know the saying?
Keep kicking him.
No, no! Stop it. This is so messed up. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, I would have constant nightmares with that too. It's really interesting how much peace he finds in that very plain painting. He loves his eggs at like 5 a.m. or something.
Gao reached out. She'd like a word.
Send the car.
Why are we all awake
coming
at
to
5 a.m.? Like, it was dark when he woke up.
Can you be here before she arrives?
I'm already on my way.
Thank you, Wesley.
Why? Why don't we want to meet with Gao privately?
I thought you might enjoy it.
That's thank you. I did go to China for 2 weeks and I remember how to say thank you.
I speak many languages.
How many?
All of them.
All of them? Girlie, how did you learn all of them?
你知道多久了？
从一开始就知道了。
Why?
聪明的男人装傻。
Okay. That makes sense. He pretended he didn't know in case she would like slyly say something.
話して重たかしら？
いや、そうは思わないね。
He knows Japanese too? Wesley's like, dang. Wait, I wonder if he knew though. No, because he asked if he understood Nobu. That's kind of like a good, tricky thing to do. Then you can see if they're gonna talk about you right in front of you. You can pretend you don't know.
我是怎么知道你住在哪儿的 ，Wilson？ 这是你保存的最好的秘密。
Oh, that's why he was worried about meeting with her. She shouldn't have known where he lives.
把你的房子收好。
Alright. So Gao, Leyland, and Nobu are all like, if you don't get your shit together, the rest of us are gonna get it together for you, and not in the way that you will like it. What a funny feeling though, to like be threatened by an old woman. Did she even leave yet? You should have waited for her to leave. You don't want her to know that you're that angry.
Anything I can bring.
Get out!
Dude, Wesley's there for you, man. Don't yell at him.
Sit.
Wow.
What'd I say? Don't look at me, look at the wall.
Oh my god. This is why he likes that painting. It freaking looks like that wall. Get me out of here. That is so good.
Gotta talk to Rigoletto. Tonight.
There are his dad's cuffs. Links? Cufflinks. I think that's what they're called.
Had to be the big shot. Huh? You had to have your face plastered.
Is that enough? I get that shit out there?
Okay.
My own house? In my own house?
Oh god, not a bell. Oh god, I hate that. Man, so he would just stare at that wall and dissociate from that. So if those weren't bruises that we did see on her arms, it is evident that he did beat her anyways. That's awful.
I don't think that's always true, sir.
Vanessa, we do actually kind of need her. But I'm scared. I really hope that he's kind to her, you know? Like, he can be an evil person, but domestic violence is a whole other category of evil, and I hope he doesn't do that like his father as well.
You! Because of this family! They see it! They see you and that little bastard and they laugh!
Oh. I think this is about to give me You vibes. Like the series You. I think I know where this is going to go.
You don't believe in me! Shut up! Stop it!
Oh, I can't.
What are you gonna do with that, fatty? Huh?
Oh, I truly can't watch this.
You believe this kid? He gets that shit from you.
Oh god, oh god. Oh my god, I am dying. I mean, he's actually dying. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting that he's repeating that phrase. Oh, the wall's getting me. Is he not dead?
Get the saw.
Mom? Mom is a fast thinker. God, this is exactly like you. Wow, interesting. I'm disturbed. Though I'm highly disturbed. If I haven't seen the series You, I would be even more disturbed. So at least I was kind of prepped for it by watching that. Mom? What the heck? God, and that's how he saw himself in the mirror.
My mother, she sent me to live with relatives on the farm that I told you about.
She sent him away? Again, that's kind of like you. That's really sad.
To remind myself that I'm not cruel for the sake of cruelty. That I'm not my father. That I'm not a monster.
Not cruel for the sake of cruelty. That's very interesting. Vanessa is a trooper. If somebody told me that, I'd be like, do I know the route to the nearest police? You can't even trust the police. Maybe she's just sticking it in there because she's scared. Although she doesn't seem like it.
Shit. Look, can I call you back? I'm drowning out here.
Oh god.
Okay.
I'm nervous there's gonna be somebody underneath his car. Or behind him in the rain. Okay, that's fine. And it's just Matt. We know that Matt isn't as scary. Ben, it's okay. Don't be scared. It's just Matt.
No. I want you to expose the man responsible. The man who's tearing the city apart piece by piece.
You got a name?
Wilson Fisk.
That's what makes him dangerous, living in the shadows, no one knowing who he is.
Said the man in the mask.
Alright, well, he's blind, so...
That woman you saved that night? She's a good kid. Still believes you're a hero.
I wonder if Ben will connect the dots of who the masked man really is. Because he's smart, and he's good at connecting dots, and he knows about Karen. And also, if he meets Matt in person ever, wouldn't he recognize, like, at least the bottom half of his face and his voice?
Blake gave Fisk up before he went.
You get this on tape? Somebody else in the room corroborate what he said?
Nope. Unfortunately, no. Maybe we should carry around a tape recorder. That's a good idea, Ben.
Once the city knows who he is, they'll tear him apart.
I love how they're having this talk in the pouring rain. I would be like, please, I just want to go inside. It would be so uncomfortable to be in the rain that long. So I wonder if he looks at that painting and still does what his father told him to do, is look at it and imagine the man that he wants to be. It's very interesting, because it seems to bring him solace.
It's an old saying, one that survived the years because it's true, for the most part.
Did you make her breakfast too?
Because they believe they aren't like everyone else. That the rules...
Aw, he did.
Like me and you,
well, at least he has that.
of how tired we are. Struggling to claw our way back to a middle class that no...
This is a very interesting speech by Ben.
Until all that's left for the rest of us is a memory of how it used to be.
Oh, she's gonna have him wear different cufflinks.
And the bottom line decided...
Interesting.
If he has nothing to hide, let him step forward.
Interesting, Ben.
This without being in public. But I felt the need to speak up for this city.
Whoa, what timing though?
In fear of madmen who have no regard for who they injure. In fear of
He's putting himself in the public eye? That's wild.
not bow down to their campaign of coercion and intimidation.
You mean yours? Jeez. This just got so much more complicated.
Was for anyone close to me to become a target from those who do not share my dream. For those
Why are people even giving him attention?
that I cannot keep living in the shadows, afraid of the light.
Huh.
None of us
Oops.
should be forced to. We must do this
God.
together.
At least we didn't publish it, I guess.
Have us live in fear. My name.
Dang, he has nothing now.
We can make this city a better place.
Okay, take a deep breath, Matt. Hopefully your laptop isn't broken, because we need that, I think. Wow. Wow. Friends, thank you so much for watching Season 1, Episode 8 of Daredevil with me. That was just so much. I mean, right away, I was hooked with the concept of getting a peek into Wilson Fisk's past and childhood, and that was just a crazy plot. Like, the way that his father made him fight and kick someone while they were literally down, and then had him sit and look at that wall that looks like the painting that he bought, and told him to picture the man that he wants to become, and then he started beating his wife, and then we all saw what happened next. That is incredibly traumatic. So traumatic. I thought in the very beginning, like when we saw his reflection having blood on him, I thought maybe he saw one of his parents kill the other, but I didn't think that he was the killer. So that was a very, very interesting thing to happen. And the painting and the wall thing, like that just struck a chord for me. That was an amazing connection, and why that painting is so nice for him. And now he is public as trying to make Hell's Kitchen better, which kind of just ruined everything for us, because all we had on him before was that he was scared to share his name with the public, and now he's like, here I am, I'm Wilson Fisk, and I'm public for wanting to improve everything, and if you're against me, too bad. It's very difficult. It's not looking good for Matt. People are still very scared of him, and I'm very interested in where this will go next. But yeah, thank you again for watching with me. Until I see you in the next video, I hope you stay hydrated, stretch your legs, don't get arrested, and I will see you then. Goodbye.